Believe it or not, this is now the new entrant on the farm. It had actually dried up, but guess what? Well, there is magic in rainwater actually. All these have just come up within a very short time. These green looking leaves. And have the pumpkin leaves. Do you guys eat pumpkin leaves? They are very nutritious. They're very important vegetables. You know, we call it mrenda in my mother tongue. So you use this as a neutralizer. It makes the vegetables soft. Look at these ones. Next week, we will be having enough cowpeas. There have been no cowpeas even in the market. Around it, don't want it to go so wild. So this is the work I'll be doing in a few. Just trying to put this together to ensure that we have at least some sweet potatoes around it. It's already cracking, but that's the nature of this soil here. So it's not very bushy, it's just putting soil around it. So in this section we have put some maize. You can think we planted them on different days, but just one day, and somehow some have grown bigger than the others. Look at that. Then we have our bush here. It's not just a bush, these are vegetables. Very nice. Actually, it's the majority that we have on the farm. As for this fruit, we don't understand what exactly it is. When we bought it, it was actually sold to us as an apple. But surely, does this look like an apple? Does it really look like an apple? For me, it looks like a loquat. It has been looking so nice, but all of a sudden, it's no longer looking as good. When it had just given us fruits for the first time, you know, these avocados seem to be doing well, but the plant doesn't look nice. I hope it is not dying. These are all sweet potatoes. And this is a lesson we all need to learn. I've said it over and over again. This is an avocado. And then this is another avocado. Then we have this banana that has come up here. And then there is another one there. You know, there are shoots everywhere. This is another shoot of a banana. Then there's this one. Good morning, good morning, good morning. That is our garden. You can't believe the changes that have taken place within a very short time. Actually, it's just a little above 1 month. And I'll take you for a tour. You can imagine the way it was so dry. But look at this. We have all these vegetables. Which ones can you identify? Look at that. Until it has seeds. So many leaves. Can you imagine? Big and small. So these are cowpeas. Already I am in a position to start uprooting already these ones. Just a little while and I'll be able to eat this. Even the flower is shiny. Look at that. So we have a lot. These are not weeds. These are vegetables. We call them mrjey, dark green leafy vegetables. Ready to eat. Just look at the way they are shining in lines. Wow. This is when farming becomes interesting. So I have vegetables, a variety in fact, for the next few, I don't know whether it's months. It cannot be months because this is just the rainy season. Although weatherman has said within a very short time, Actually, today we are expecting a lot of rain. That will make me have many vegetables. So I've tried to put throughout the farm. Look at this. I really love spring onions. So they're in different types, and as you can see here, we have already harvested them. I actually prefer them to the bulb onions. These ones are another type. They taste a little different, and I like them because you don't really have to fry them, but you just put them inside the vegetables. Yeah, not like the bulb onion where you have to start by greasing the pan. Look at our spinach. Very big leaves now. Yeah, these are pumpkin leaves. They are seedlings actually that were all thrown in one place, so we'll be able to transplant them very soon. Then these are our beans. Do you eat bean leaves? They are so nice. They have another taste there that makes eating the vegetables so nice. I actually will not allow them to produce beans before I am able to eat them. Then I have some space here. So this space here requires some planting. I think I'm going to plant maybe eggplant. Yeah. As for the purpose, generally these ones are done. How long does a pawpaw tree last? Because these ones are about 3 years now, and this was a 2-in-1. But here it is. It has just died. Look at that. In fact, we should just cut it because this one is done. Look at that. This one is done. It's dead actually. And this one, although it's surviving, but I don't think we can rely on it. We just need to put or plant others. And look at this one also. This was a male one. And the way it looks, I think this one is done. Our trees are doing well. The pine family. And this is the grevillea. If you can see up there, it has matured. Can you see there? I don't know what it's forming. Are those seeds? Yeah, but it doesn't grow so big. Believe it or not, this is now the new entrant on the farm. If you can see the previous videos, this orange had actually started drying up. And you know, it has taken quite a while. I think this is its second year. Not second. This is actually a year. But it had actually dried up. But guess what? Well, there is magic in rainwater actually. All these have just come up within a very short time. These green looking leaves. And you know it's grafted. I don't know which variety of orange it is, but let's wait. I hope they don't drop off. Yeah. Then of course we have the pumpkin leaves. Do you guys eat pumpkin leaves? They are very nutritious. I like them when they are still young, so soon I'll be plucking some, although I've already eaten some. Oh, this is a very important vegetable. You know, we call it mrenda in my mother tongue. So you use this as a neutralizer. It makes the vegetables soft. So you can either cook it with the pumpkin leaves, with the cowpeas. It's really nice. So our farm is doing well. Look at these ones. Next week, we will be having enough cowpeas. There have been no cowpeas even in the market. But now, from next week, I think all will be well. Look at this. At least we have a variety left. It did not all die. These are the purple sweet potatoes. And soon I'll just be putting soil around it so that we let it now fruit well. I don't want it to go so wild. So this is the work I'll be doing in a few. Just trying to put this together to ensure that we have at least some sweet potatoes around it. It's already cracking, but that's the nature of this soil here. So it's not very bushy, it's just putting soil around it. Some people plant it in rows so that it's easier, but I like it when I make small mountains. So we have a few weeds which you can actually just remove with your hands, and that's one of the things I enjoy most. Yeah. Then what do we have here? Our maize. These normally take just two months. The third month we should be able to eat some maize. Look at that. So in this section we have put some maize. You can think we planted them on different days, but just one day, and somehow some have grown bigger than the others. Look at that. Now look at this outlier. Why is it so big? Can you see how tall it is? I think that's how nature is. We grow in the same environment, but some people grow taller, others grow bigger. Yeah. Then we have our bush here. It's not just a bush. These are vegetables. Very nice. Actually, it's the majority that we have on the farm. This one, I think I will uproot it. It's already diseased, and even if you try to spray it, it doesn't do well. Someone let me know, how do lemons behave? It has taken a while, or is this the real traditional one? Actually, I don't remember how we planted it, but it's not among the grafted ones. As for this fruit, we don't understand what exactly it is. When we bought it, it was actually sold to us as an apple. But surely, does this look like an apple? Does it really look like an apple? For me, it looks like a loquat. This type of leaves. Honestly, I think this is a loquat. But let's wait and see. What type of apple is this? Surely. If you're near, come, I give you some vegetables. Just see the leaves. Very big. We are doing well. Now we are smiling. More pumpkin leaves. Do you have this tradition? It's a myth actually that if you pluck the leaves from a pumpkin, the pumpkin itself will not mature. You just have flowers, then they will be falling off. Now, as for this tree, which has a grafted, I think in all areas, this is actually grafted. The graft really caught us. But I don't know, does it look like it's dying? Guys, what do you think? It has been looking so nice, but all of a sudden, it's no longer looking as good. When it had just given us fruits for the first time, you know, these avocados seem to be doing well, but the plant doesn't look nice. I hope it is not dying. Guys, what could this be? Is this how an old tree looks like? Well, that's farming. Full of surprises. Then also we have this African nightshade. Some of us call it managu. It has just put on, and yet it has started flowering. So it grows old very fast. So just from the discussion I have given you, or from the views I've given you, that is our farm. We have removed the weeds, and now we are ready for the rains. Look at that, our trees are doing well, but in such an area where rains are scarce, they are not there. We don't have actually what you call real long rains. So we just have to plant the short crops. And if you look at the cloud, look at that. We are expecting some rains, just as weatherman said. I cannot forget to show you this section. So here we had planted a banana, and we have harvested 2 bananas from here. But when the drought came, we actually they died. We tried to water them, but it was not possible. But all of a sudden, just look at this. These are all sweet potatoes, and this is a lesson we all need to learn. I have said it over and over again. This is an avocado, and then this is another avocado. Then we have this banana that has come up here, and then there's another one there. You know, there are shoots everywhere. This is another shoot of a banana. Then there's this one. Honestly, some of them just have to go away. If you are the one to make a choice, which one would you do away with? Which one? As for our mango tree, I'm proud, very proud. You know, when you just see it shooting like this small one here, soon it will be like this. And you know, last year we had quite a number of small mangoes that popped out from here, several of them, here and here, these 2 branches. Then because of the drought, whoa, they just fell off, all of them. And then of course we have another banana. This was the original banana which we brought from Western Kenya. It has survived quite a bit. We have eaten a number of them, and yeah, it's still going strong. So everything can grow, only that we are limited in terms of rain. As for our pawpaws, I think generally in the farm the pawpaw season is over, and we just have to replace all of them. I showed you the other one that was like a twin, and yeah, it has actually rotted on one side. As for this, just look at how they're infected, and I think that's the end of it. When you see a pawpaw thinning up like this, I doubt. Although this gave us quite a number, we had about 30, around 30 of these pawpaws, and they were very sweet. And some have fallen down here. Let me show you. So I'm not going to actually struggle and looking for pumpkin seeds and start growing, but here they are. This, there are so many here. So the thing is just to let them grow. I'll just remove the weeds, allow them to grow, then we can transplant them. They are quite a number. So that's the beauty of fruits. And we learn as we move. It's not necessary to have these indigenous trees. Where there is little rain like this, it's better that you just plant fruit trees. And of course vegetables here and there. I haven't shown you, but in one of the corners there, we had sugar cane, and actually it has died. I can see a small green in it, but I doubt. I think it's done. Just need to plant another one. The intention here was actually not to show you the flowers, although we like flowers, but to show you this vegetable, which we have started harvesting already. It's a very hardy one. It only changes color When in drought, it is a little brown. But now, you remember the vegetable I was telling you called mrjey, the one we put in most vegetables as we cook? This one is really nice when you put in pumpkin leaves. Cook them together. But even alone, it is so rich in iron. Just look at how green it is. In most communities, from the western part of Kenya, this is a delicacy. So my flowers are also doing well. This is the money plant, and we will soon be transplanting. But that was not my intention to show you my flowers. Yeah, I have some berries here. Yeah, that's my small garden. Definitely like flowers. Just looking for pots, then I'll be able to grow them. There's a pomegranate here again. There are several. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.